Hey there, Sarah with Next Gen Medium. Taking a look at Reddit posts because it's fun and sometimes there's a little something of value I can add to a conversation about someone's question. And my name is Sarah Nickerson, in case you don't know. I'm a psychic medium intuitive, and I want to help people see their soul abilities, their psychic medium healing, intuitive abilities for themselves. I believe everybody has these abilities. It's just we're not used to uncovering them and seeing them for ourselves, just the way that things are for now. I don't think that's a great explanation, but I believe these are innate skills and there's some kind of reframing and training that we can do to see these things for ourselves. So I like to help people kind of make sense of this stuff for themselves through development sessions and through my Next Gen Medium podcast. And various other things on my nextgenmedium.com website. I also like to go to Reddit and see what questions are being posted on the subreddits, what questions people have, and see if I can add something of value to the conversation or maybe to someone's understanding that has to do with their own soul truths, soul abilities, stuff that helps clarify maybe what they're going through or the questions that they have. Okay, so today we're going to the subreddits of mediums. And someone asks by the name of Astro, it looks like Astro Princess, SSX. I don't know. This person asks, do you believe that everyone has psychic spiritual abilities? So I introduced this whole thing with, I think everybody has psychic abilities. So psychic, spiritual, I believe it's something for everybody. Just as we have the capability of learning to read or riding a bike or driving a car. Maybe there's something physical or mental that makes us unable to do certain things. I do believe that these spiritual abilities are something that we can each do. So already that's my answer to the headline, but let's go further into the paragraph here. No, it's just a one-liner. If so, do you believe that everyone has psychic spiritual abilities? Yes. And so this person asks, if so, what exactly would you say separates the gifted from those that aren't? I think I kind of touched upon this with my introduction. But I believe that at one time it was very natural for human beings to be in touch with that spiritual side of them. But my theory is that with societies being created, communities being built, now we have cities and countries and just large groups with institutions, people deciding how we all should be learning and living and the rules and all that. I think once we've gotten to a point of civilization, it actually maybe hindered us with that spiritual side of us, and where we had to learn to conform to be a part of civilization. I think that's where we started seeing humans becoming more egocentric when it came to how can I survive in this world other than meeting my basic needs. It then became, once a society a culture, a civilization came to be, that's when social strata became more important and our egos as human beings started really being developed. And I think that's where our main attention is that egoic place, as opposed to, it's okay to have that egoic place, but to have a balance with the ego, the instinctual self, and the spiritual self. And it's heavily, in our society nowadays, heavily egoic based. And so what exactly would you say separates the gifted from those that aren't? First of all, I wouldn't say gifted. I would say aware, I think. But I think there's also a need for someone to maybe be open to possibility. So what separates someone that considers themselves spiritual and understanding of psychic and spiritual abilities, as opposed to that stuff doesn't exist, first of all, is possibility, is being open to that possibility and an honest openness to it. I think that's a way to kind of open the door a little bit. But I do think nurturing is a huge cause in why we do or don't, why we are or aren't open to that possibility. And I think a lot of it also has to do with having security in yourself. Because I think with security in yourself, you're open to what you are capable of doing and not what you limit yourself to be bounded to. So that's, I guess that would be my quick wrap up answer for that big question. But like I said, I think everybody has these gifts, and I don't like saying gifts. I think everybody has these abilities. I think everybody's capable of seeing this stuff for themselves. So I think awareness and open to possibility. And I think also being able to see how you bound yourself through the ego stuff is also important too. For me, I don't like being judged. And that comes from a history of having to deal with being judged and how I've tailored my behavior to ensure I don't get judged, or to not be in a position where I have to feel like a failure or whatever. Very personal there. But, that being able to see how I live in this world and how I've created this person through fears that really won't kill me, but I bound myself to. I think being aware of those things allows you to really understand the possibility and how you do limit yourself. And I think that's important too to put in there. So there's your answer from me, Astro Princess. If you have a question, Astro Princess, or anybody else that's watching this, you can email nextgenmedium@gmail.com, or you can send me a message on this Reddit post, because I'm going to reply to it after I make my little video here. Or you can fill out a form I have on my website, nextgenmedium.com, the contact form, like very basic contact form. Just shoot me a question. I'd be happy to answer it. And I'd love to be able to answer questions to use here in the vlog too. So don't think your question is weird or unusual, because I'm sure somebody else might have the same question. And if I can add value to the conversation, I want to. So feel free to throw me a question, or you can also schedule a reading or development session at my website. Please hit the subscribe button somewhere over here to be notified when another of these videos are published. And please like this video if the information has helped you understand a little clearer the world of soul abilities. I am going to put a little asterisk in there that everybody has their own truth to how things work. And that's part of the journey. So that's my truth on this question. And if it resonates with you, then feel free to be open to that possibility. Thank you for watching, and look out for another video coming soon. Bye.